Alright, today is Monday and I've got a crazy ton of stuff to get through here. So without further ado, we'll start off a package that came I think Saturday. And I got some DVDs from Byron and he sent me, I think this is all of them. And there's another package with his name on it. So he sent me this Lance Henriksen Pumpkinhead, Grimm Fairy Tale, creepy looking. And then, oops, I moved my phone here, I don't want to knock that onto the floor here. Had kind of a difficult time at the Goodwill store. They wouldn't work with me on a price or something. It's just really not good. And what they're doing there, it's really kind of, I won't say a scam, but it just, you know, it's not good. They just say, get it now or wait until tomorrow when it comes out. And so I'll tell you about that in a minute here. I don't have the item here. Then we have The King and I, and this is the Blu-ray edition. I don't believe I had that on Blu-ray, so double check that one there. I'm pretty sure that that's a fresh one there to my collection. And I got two documentaries. One is a Napoleon documentary, Empire's PBS. And then we have Profiles, brings attention back to Celebrity Talk featuring Carol Channing. I got her autograph just before she passed away, like a year before, maybe two. And she signed some sort of, you know, first day envelope type of cover that I had. That's all I had. Really didn't know her from a lot of stuff, but I knew her from some things. So anyway, so there was that stuff there. And then I got this other package here. We'll do a live opening here. Won't show you anything there except for the envelope there. And we'll see what we have in here. I don't know yet. I picked up the mail, but I drove right off to town. And my friends got to the store early, and that was kind of fun. But again, it was a lot of a dead zone here. I think there's a note here, it says. We'll see what was downsizing the DVD collection, blah blah. So I have to see whether I want to send some DVDs back because he's downsizing the collection. So we'll have to kind of see what they want to do, what I want to do with that one there. I might just decide to send some postage stamps instead. We shall see. But anyway, and I'm also downsizing my collection as well too. It doesn't look like it, but Betty Davis and the Star, and my mom collected Betty Davis, and I don't remember that being in her collection with Sterling Hayden, so I think that's a new one. That's neat. And then we have The Whales of August, Betty Davis. Again, that's another one I don't think my mom actually had. I believe I still have her Betty Davis collection. Here's The Mask with Cher, Sam Elliott, and Eric Stoltz. I like Sam Elliott and Eric Stoltz, but I will never get I Will Fight No More Forever with Sam Elliott. There is just a billion different renditions of that. It's one of those public domain things they make look fancy and it's junk, but that looks interesting, so I've not seen that one before. Thoroughly Through Modern Millie. Again, Julie Andrews, Mary Tyler Moore. I like Mary Tyler Moore, and there's Carol Channing, so I guess I would know her through that. And then World War II. Untold Stories. I do not have that one. I almost picked up something similar to this, but I didn't grab it, so that works. PBS Bob Hope, that's neat. I have some American Masters stuff, but not much. And then I have Moments to Remember, Dinah Shore, my music. I only know her from the Chevrolet commercial and a few other things, so really cool. Thank you for that. I'll try to send you something in return. If you don't want DVDs, I'll try to send you some TTM postage or something. We'll see what to do. Figure that one out. Okay, so let's see, anything else here that, oh yeah, I got one more package in the mail here, and I think I know what this is here. This should be some trading cards, I'm guessing here. I got to open this up very carefully. These have taken a little bit long to get here, not too bad. But these should be set pickups and set builds, and I believe that's what it's going to be. It is. It's interesting, they put it in some sort of tops. There's some tops tape on there, and they taped it and put it in this little plastic box here. So, interesting. I've never heard of Topps tape. And there it is. See? Topps tape. So they might have peeled that off of something else. I really don't know where that came from, but I might save that for a minute here until I figure out what to do with it. So this little box here, and these are all set builds, pickups. One of them was an accidental purchase, but it was only $1 to get that. So we have Pete's Plan for, Mod Squad there. We have, and Pete's Plan might be a duplicate, Mod Photographer, The Final Blow. I believe that one was $1 because it was crazy off-centered. I don't really remember. Free shipping, mind you. On the Beach. I'm going to need to double check. This one is one that I paid $2 for. Way off kilter there, but this one's usually like an $8 to $10 card there. And then we have Pete's Bag. and there were a ton of these Partridge Family cards for $1 a piece, but they had been all purchased, so I got whatever was left. Your favorite TV star. This is the Green Series, Giddy Up, Ruben. We have Thoughtful Moment, and I don't think I got any that was more than over $1. There's a little crease in each one of them, Friendly Enemies, but I don't care. And this one was horribly off-centered and goofed up, and I might have gotten a duplicate. I don't think I got a duplicate. One of the sets I got a duplicate, a cool combination, so there's those, and that made a 0 dent. The Mod Squad set is only like 7 to 10 cards left, or maybe 12, I don't remember, and then the Partridge Family is over 50 cards left or something ridiculous. I've only got like 30 out of 88 cards or something stupid. So there's that one. Now let's get into the Goodwill stuff. I can't show you everything, but it was like almost 27 bucks. It was over $27 because they wouldn't work with me. I wanted to look this up here really quickly. We'll do this in real time here. So I got a grill. I bought a grill, and the funny thing was this grill was brand new, never been used. There was a piece of old newspaper inside there, and it looked like from the 70s. So we want to look up this grill here. And well, the thing is that they do it at the Goodwill bin store, at least mine. They have a bin that they wheel out of things they price, heavy things. But what they've been doing a lot of is that they'll mark like pictures and stuff, $2, $3, $4 or whatever, and that's usually a pretty decent price, and people will buy that artwork for that price, and then they'll price most things, you know, $5 or less in that bin, sometimes 10, but usually no more than 5 for a lot of the items in there. 8, you know, in some cases, whatever. And there was a grill in the box that came out in another bin, and now it's not a grill that you would think of, like a tiny little, you know, portable grill, dinky little one. Okay, well, they said, tough noogies, you're going to have to pay whatever we say it is, you know, on the scale. We didn't price it because we want to be over the barrel. We want to, you know, mess people up and stuff like that. So they didn't say it exactly like that, but they basically said, you know, and then one guy says it's going to be $15+, and he said, that's a heck of a deal. It's like, what are you talking about? Everything else is marked down to $5, and they said, well, we could put it in the back and we'll bring it out the next time we do another row and mark it $5. I said, well, it doesn't do anything for me, because what if I don't get it? That particular row is crowded with all kinds of people grabbing and pawing at everything, and if that had been marked $5 or maybe even the max of 10, somebody else would have taken it, I would have gotten it, and I would have had to make another trip into town. And I said, well, I live this far away, and then the worker said, well, I live this far away. You know, I said, yeah, but I don't work here, I can't get this thing. They said, well, I can't buy anything here. I said, well, the conversation just went nowhere, so I had to pay 17 bucks at the Goodwill dump for a grill. So let's see, Buddy. I can find it here. So let's see. All right, so we got this rare Buddy L Grill Master. I'll see if that's what this is here. I've got some sort of Buddy L grill. You need to know Buddy L made grills. Let's see what people are asking. This was a orange one. I got a green one. I'm trying to see if I can find an image here for this and show you exactly what it looks like. Mine does not. See, these are more fantastic ones here. I have a much watered down Buddy L grill. Looks like I'm not finding anything here. Let's see, what do we got here? There's a Buddy L Grill Master, and again there's the pan here. Portable tripod. I don't know exactly what I've got here. Let's see if I can find it. Mine's brand new in box. I don't want to waste your time on some sort of silly grill here. Okay, but you see this one here, I'm not sure. It kind of looks like that. And this one is an orange. It looks like it's mostly unused here. This is, I think, a different edition. There's more stuff here. Mine is not this fantastic. Mine is a really basic model, so I don't even know what I have. I'm hoping it's complete here, because I would not want to have an empty grill here. But this one's $80. This one's more of like a gas grill maybe. And mine is just like a charcoal grill. So I don't know what I have. See, I'm not exactly sure what all this is. Again, this has, you know, attach a thing to it, and it's got a larger stand. Mine is like very, very basic. So, you know, if it's a $40 grill, you know, and I got a, you know, if it's $17, $15, almost $18, you double that, and that's $36, and that's right at the, you know, that's just, there's not much any money to be made. None. But I just thought it was cool, and I wanted to save it. Now, let's get to the other things here. and I bought another pair of shoes. I'm like, Henry, why are you buying shoes? Well, you know, when you find your shoe size, I'm somewhere between 10 and a half and 11. These shoes are just absolutely filthy. And it's like, oh great, you're buying disgusting, filthy shoes. But these are Salomon shoes, which are supposedly very expensive here. Again, these are Salomon shoes, okay? But the reason why I bought these are also my size, but the soles are like brand new condition. It's like somebody bought them to use them for something and never wore them ever again. I mean, there's a little bit of rubbing in there, but you know, these are practically mint brand new shoes, so I'll run them to the wash and hopefully they will be mint shoes. And that's insane. And everybody said, wow, that's an insanely good deal when I showed them the bottoms of the shoes. The best purchase I got were some autographs here. And again, everything just mounds up. My shoes, the 3 picture frames, and a small little stack of paper plates. I gotta watch my time here. I got a couple minutes here. Oh, and here's the movie I wanted. I wanted to get Saturday Night Fever. And she said, I trust you. Well, you know, they charged me 17 bucks for a grill, and the next day it would be only 5. What the heck, people? That's really just dirty pool. It really is dirty pool. That's not fair. And a lot of the stuff that came out in the priced bin wasn't priced. They're basically just, you know, people will pay these prices and overpay on things. You know, it's absolutely ridiculous. At $2.79 a pound, we're one of the most expensive Goodwills in the entire United States. It isn't fair. It really isn't. It's all donations. It's all garbage until somebody, you know, again. And I said, I'm not a reseller. I'm stuck with this stuff, you know. But I didn't have a small grill, and I just thought it was a good idea. Saturday Night Fever, and I think that's all good. It's a DVD edition. Again, DVD. Nobody wants a DVD. They all want the Blu-ray. So the frame dart I got here, they unfortunately have broken frames because the corners are broken in some of them. One of them is popping out, so I need to figure out how to get that punched back in there. This is some sort of Backstage Nashville with 3 autographs of Ray Stevenson, Mark Nessler, and Byron Hill. I've never heard of any of those guys. Then I got this poster here, the Civic Center Ballroom. This is the Mankato Area Rock Hall of Fame party featuring Mid-America Hall of Fame bands. And I don't know who any of those people are. I have not been able to figure out any one of them. No idea. But it was a poster signed by all these people here. So that, if I sell this, that might, you know, pay for that. But again, I've not been able to sell any of my frames or arts for any kind of money. I'm basically a third of the price of everybody else. And then people's like, well, that's nice, and walk off. And then I got this other one, John Gorka. Don't know who he is, but he had to draw an arrow. You won't be able to see it. To draw an arrow right there to who he was, and then his autograph is right there. So John Gorka, Department of Music. This is the Minnesota State University of Mankato. So that's really neat poster there. These posters are about 17 bucks online or so, plus shipping, usually. So they're somewhere between the $10 and $20 plus range, and if they're autographed, they're more. And then I got one more poster here, Opry 95. So that's probably the 95th anniversary of the Opry. This is from 2021, so I don't know. September 17th, 2021. It's like, oh, 1995. It's like, no, 2021 right there. Lauren, Elena, Gary Mule Deer, I think I've heard that guy. Larry Fleet, Tia Gones, Waylon Payne, Don Schlitz, and Mark Wills. Again, all of these bands here, I know none of them, and I thought I knew my music, but I guess I don't. So again, if you have a Goodwill bin store, be very, very careful. I bought most of my DVDs except for the last one, so I got some other DVDs today for 50 cents a piece at the Teen Challenge, which is barely a minute away. I don't know, this Goodwill and this Teen Challenge are very expensive on their things. Teen Challenge is cheap on their media, and that's the only reason why I buy those, because they were 50% off the blue tags today. So very frustrating, but what can you do? I'll try to show you a picture of the grill, see if I can find what that actual value of that is. But again, Buddy L made stamped pressed steel toys, and they have some sort of value, but mine is not this gas one here, and it was just unusual to find it unused. And that's all for today. Hope you got something out of that, because I sure didn't. Again, I don't like to give Goodwill more money than they deserve. And again, tomorrow that grill would have been $5 for no reason whatsoever, because well, I'll take it to the back, but the chances you're gonna get it are very slim. And then terrible. And my friend didn't think that was fair either. And several people said, you bought that? Even the clerk was like, you're buying this? You know, at $17 and whatever. It's like, well, you're charging me $17. You know, time is money. I cannot go to the Goodwill every single day. I live 25 minutes away, and the traffic is so bad that somebody almost wrecked on the way home again. Somebody was driving 30 miles in a 45, which was backing up people. Then they were driving a little faster in the 45, but they barely got anywhere close. Then what happened is that the guy behind me decided to pass me and the other guy, and then the other guy, when he saw the other guy passing, started to decide to go faster, and then the guy barely had any time he had plenty of time, and there was no traffic, and by the time that he finally got around the car or truck, there was traffic. So why the guy sped up after the guy went in the other lane to go around us? It's the most ridiculous people on the planet here. Very stupid. One of these days, something bad's going to happen. I've already seen it happen when I was in college. I don't need to see that again. But anyway, fun times. Hopefully I got some good shoes. Hopefully they're not too tight, you know, because I've been going between 10 and a half and 11. Anyway, somebody will get a nice pair of shoes if I don't fit them. Everybody have a good weekend if I don't post anything. Oh, it's actually only Monday. Have a good week, I meant to say, and thank you for watching.